Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to talk about something that every single one of us has the power to achieve: greatness. Not just ordinary greatness, but the kind of greatness that changes lives, leaves legacies, and fulfills the purpose we were born to achieve. And to help us understand this, we will take inspiration from a man whose life is a testament to the power of perseverance, faith, and purpose. He is Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's story is not just a tale of success, it's a story of overcoming immense odds, staying faithful to a dream, and never giving up. Let's start by understanding a critical truth that he often shares: your gift will make room for you. What does that mean? It means that every one of us was born with a unique gift, a talent or ability that, when nurtured, can open doors that no amount of money, connections, or degrees ever could. But here's the catch: discovering and using that gift requires work, sacrifice, and resilience. The power of a dream. Let me tell you about Steve Harvey. As a young man, he was born in Welch, West Virginia, to a hard-working family that instilled values of discipline and determination. But like many of us, his early life was far from easy. He had a stutter so severe that teachers and classmates ridiculed him. Can you imagine wanting to be a comedian and a public speaker but struggling just to get through a sentence? That's where Steve Harvey started. But as he often says, if you want to be successful, you have to jump. Steve's jump came when he dared to believe in a dream bigger than himself. At the age of 9, he wrote an essay in school declaring that he wanted to be on television. His teacher mocked him and told him it was impossible. She said, "Do you see anyone like you on TV?" That moment could have crushed his spirit, but instead, it planted a seed. He realized that he had to fight for his dream because no one else would believe in it for him. Faith over fear. One of Steve Harvey's defining traits is his unshakable faith. He believes that God's plan for each of us is bigger than anything we could imagine. But faith isn't just about believing, it's about taking action even when you can't see the whole path. Steve often says, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen." That's how he lived his life. Steve spent years struggling as a comedian. He was homeless for 3 years, living out of his car and showering at gas stations. There were moments when he could have given up, when the world told him he was a failure, and his circumstances seemed insurmountable. But he chose to believe that his gift, his ability to make people laugh, would make room for him. He kept performing, kept hustling, and kept praying. That's a lesson for all of us. Life will knock you down. It will test you. But your ability to rise depends on your willingness to endure, to persevere, and to believe in something greater than your current situation. Steve says, you have to quit thinking that you don't have what it takes. You have everything you need inside you right now. Success requires sacrifice. Another key principle Steve Harvey teaches is that success requires sacrifice. Too often, people want the rewards without the work. They want the dream, but they're not willing to pay the price. Steve Harvey's journey shows us that there are no shortcuts. He performed in empty comedy clubs, worked odd jobs, and went hungry so that he could stay true to his purpose. He often shares a pivotal moment in his career. He was broke, sitting in his car, and had just received a call to perform on Showtime at the Apollo, a life-changing opportunity. But there was a catch. He had to be in New York in a few days, and he didn't have the money to get there. Many people would have given up, but Steve chose to hustle harder than ever. He took small gigs, prayed relentlessly, and, by sheer determination, got to New York. That performance became his breakthrough. The lesson here is clear: if you want something badly enough, you will find a way. You'll make the sacrifices, endure the setbacks, and keep pushing forward. Steve says, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. The importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. Steve Harvey also emphasizes the importance of your environment. He says, your success is determined by your willingness to surround yourself with people who push you, inspire you, and believe in you. Think about the people in your life. Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Are they encouraging your dreams or feeding your doubts? In Steve's life, he sought out mentors and friends who supported his vision. He learned from their wisdom and ignored the naysayers. He says, don't share your dreams with everybody. Some people are dream killers. Protect your vision. We must all be mindful of the company we keep. If you want to achieve greatness, You need to align yourself with greatness. Find people who will celebrate your wins and challenge you to grow. The reward of hard work. Today, Steve Harvey is a household name. He's a comedian, a talk show host, a best-selling author, and a role model for millions. But what makes his story truly remarkable is not just his success, it's his humility and gratitude. Steve often reminds us, success is not just about what you accomplish, it's about how you use your success to inspire and uplift others. Despite his fame, Steve remains grounded in his values. He gives back to his community, mentors young people, and shares his story to remind us that success is possible for anyone willing to work for it. You have what it takes. So, what can we learn from Steve Harvey's life? First, that every one of us has a gift. Second, that success requires faith, sacrifice, and hard work. And third, that no matter where you start, you have the power to rise above your circumstances. Steve Harvey often says, failure is a part of the process. You have to fail to succeed. Let that sink in. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to stumble. Every mistake is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to grow, and every failure is a step closer to success. As you leave here today, I want you to remember this: your life has a purpose, your dreams matter, and you have everything it takes to achieve them. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Take that leap of faith, put in the work, and never stop believing in yourself. Thank you.